Yo, this is Real Talk E. Welcome to the Locker Room. We talk nothing but basketball. So, yesterday I dropped a video talking about Jaylen Brown, having his new contract, finally inking the thing, getting $304 million over the next 5 years, right? But I spent most of the video really speaking about how great this is for the league and everybody else's opinion on the whole situation and on him signing this contract, this very, very huge contract, and the idea of this moment right here being a very big piece in NBA history. But I didn't really give my own opinion on it. Well, to be honest with you, I'm happy for him, bro. Like I said yesterday, go back and watch the video. A lot of people are saying that he didn't deserve it. And there's some crazy people out there that are asking, like, are the Celtics really going to pay the third, fourth, or fifth player on the team this amount of money? He's not the third, fourth, or fifth player on the team. When has Jaylen Brown ever been the third, fourth, or fifth player on the Boston Celtics? Who was better than him on the Boston Celtics? Marcus Smart?
Huh?
Grant Williams?
Huh?
Who else was better than him? If he's not two, then who is number 2, 3, or 4? Cause I know damn well he's not 3, 4, or 5. Let's get that straight. Jaylen Brown, absolutely, and without a doubt, without a thought, without any setbacks, without any type of question, he deserved this $304 million, every single penny. And the crazy thing about this is everybody's looking at about numbers. Everybody's talking about numbers. Everybody's looking at numbers. Okay? And numbers is becoming a very big thing. I get it. It's 304, 000, 000. It's a big number. I understand. Everybody understands this. But you look at the league, bro. It's going somewhere. If Jaylen Brown is getting this type of contract, what are the future guys going to get? $400, $500 million plus. So let's not really hold on to the fact that Jaylen Brown signed this, and let's just congratulate him for being one of the first, if not the first person to do so. Because there will be many after him that come. And we're going to congratulate them. And in a couple of years, somebody's going to sign a deal of $600 million plus. And what are we going to do? We're going to keep hating on every person who breaks history? No. You have to show, some type of gratitude for the person. You have to tell the person congratulations. You have to, be happy for somebody who worked so hard and received this. I mean, for a while, Jaylen Brown was injured. For a while, the Celtics struggled without him. Not this past year, but years before. They were doing bad. And as soon as he came back, I think like a year after he came back, they went to the NBA Finals. This year, they went to the conference finals, and to be honest, they just lost themselves. They could have made it past the conference finals, but they didn't. And it's nobody else's fault but theirs. And Jaylen Brown is not a player that you can sit here and be like, oh, he doesn't deserve this amount of money. Why? Because he plays both sides of the court. He's on both sides, and he plays them at a very high level. He can score on your best defender. Sometimes he can score on 2 of your best defenders. And sometimes he just bullies his way into the paint and scores. And you can't do nothing about it. And he can shoot the 3. Even though the conference final showed us otherwise. I mean, he struggled. But other than that, he could shoot the 3. And then he came back on the other side and plays defense. At a very high level. He could stop a lot of teams' number 1 scorer. And he could definitely stop the number 2 scorer.
It just makes sense.
And he's a big body. Not, that big. He's not a Giannis. He's not a LeBron James, but he's bigger than a Marcus Smart. He could stand his ground. Even though Marcus Smart does stand his ground too, but he's more of a perimeter defender. Jaylen Brown is more versatile. He could do perimeter defense, but he could also hold it down the interior if necessary. You get what I'm saying? So he plays both sides of the court at a very high level. Jaylen Brown might be the best two-way player in the league right now. I'm sorry. He actually might be the best two-way player in the league. Matter of fact, Jaylen Brown is the best two-way player in the league right now. Say whatever you want. And until you show me otherwise, until you give me somebody who's better than him, in my mind, he's the best two-way player in the league right now. And I don't want to hear nothing about those guys that are injured. I don't want to hear nothing about those guys who barely play in the season. Don't tell me anything about them. I don't want to hear nothing about somebody that gives me 20, 30 games a season. No. Let me hear about somebody that's actually doing something. Somebody's giving you productive minutes. Somebody's on the court. Let me hear something about them. I'm tired of this, bro. Everybody's talking about he doesn't deserve. He does. He does. All these so-called analysts are out here talking about, Jaylen Brown, 3rd, 4th, 5th player on the Celtics. What game are you analyzing? Because we can't be watching the same game. We're not watching the same basketball. There's no way. Because the basketball that I'm watching says Jaylen Brown deserves a max contract. Now, whether it's 270, 300, whatever it is, he deserves a max contract. It just so happened that he made history because of other rules in the league and situations of him being drafted by the Celtics, been playing with the Celtics. He made All-NBA. I remember if it was defense or just All-NBA for the offense, but he made All-NBA, one of the teams. So he deserves this money. By the rules, he deserves this money. By the talent, he deserves this money. The only reason why people are saying what they're saying is because of the box office. Jaylen Brown is not a big name. Jaylen Brown is not a popular name to talk about. Jaylen Brown is not a name that's going to bring you clicks. He's not a name that's going to bring you views. He's not a name that's going to bring you ad revenue. That's why people are saying he doesn't deserve this amount of money. But pure talent, and by the rules of the league, he deserves this money. No question, no doubt about it. And I don't understand how anybody could say otherwise. And this goes to show you a lot of these big analysts are not watching the game. They're not watching the game. They don't know what's going on.
Relax.
How you gonna tell me he doesn't deserve this amount of money? What game are you watching? You're an analyst, right? So how are you analyzing the game? If you are watching the game, then please help me understand how you're analyzing the game, because I don't understand it. It does not make sense to me. I'm just being honest. I don't know how else to put this. Your whole life you're analyzing. Most of these guys are old heads, by the way, if not all of them. And you come out right now and tell me Jaylen Brown doesn't deserve $304 million. Did y'all say the same thing about Michael Jordan when he signed the biggest deal in the NBA at that time? Did y'all say the same thing about other players after Michael Jordan? Did y'all say anything about Mike Conley when he signed his deal? Huh? Because I don't think anybody said a single word. I don't think anybody said a single syllable. I don't think we heard a single noise. I don't think we heard anything. That's what we heard. Crickets. Crickets. Nobody said a single thing. But because it's Jaylen Brown on a winning team who has a lot to prove this year, because let's be honest, the Celtics have traded Marcus Smart. Grant Williams left them and signed with another team. Those two guys brought the energy, the grit and grind for this team. Those two guys brought a lot for this team. They're gone. Who's going to have to make up for that? Jaylen Brown. He's the only real defender left on the Celtics team. They got Porzingis. I don't know why people keep saying Porzingis is 7'3". He's another body you could put in the... No. Porzingis is too fragile. One poke, he's gone. One shoulder from Luka or Nikola Jokic, he's gone. You won't see him to the end of the season. He'll come out and play the first 5-10 games, and you won't see him to game 50. And then after that, you won't see him from game 58 to next year. What do you mean they got Porzingis? No, they didn't. You can't put him nowhere. Where are you going to put him? He better stand around the perimeter and just wait to be another catch and shoot shooter.
Relax.
Better sit there and wait till he gets the ball and you know, do what he does. Create his own shot. Whenever, you know, Tatum and Brown on the bench. But he's not no body you could put in the paint to defend. No, he's not. Can he get blocks? Yeah, I mean, he's tall as shit. He better get blocks. But is he a body you could count on to be in the... No, he's not. You can't even count on him to be healthy. You can't even count on him to be available. Like, let's stop, alright? Calm down. I'm tired. Nobody ever say Jaylen Brown doesn't deserve this amount of money ever again in your life. Because it shows who really watches the game and who doesn't. It shows who understands talent and who doesn't. Alright? Get it together. This is getting embarrassing. But anyways, y'all, it's enough of me rambling and chatting. It's time for y'all to let me know what y'all think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is Real Talk with Ian. It's time to leave the locker room. I'm going to catch y'all. Safety in my hearts.
Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
The officials have to review it. And the Lakers win the game. Banks it in. He banks in the three. To win it. Good.
That's why he's NBA All-Defensive Team. Adebayo, sky high with the block and rejection.
This is for the win. Got it. Wow.
At 7, working against Butler, got down.